First rates, Thursday morning, FNO expiry, it is a flat start. It was not expected to be such a flat start, but Siant is where the price action immediately has picked up. You know, markets these days really take notice of kaun le raha hai, kaun bech raha hai. So I think Siant is where everyone is taking notice of why good guys have got into a mid-cap IT stock. Apart from this one, I want to look at DVs. I certainly want to revisit Shriram group of companies. I also want to revisit a couple of other pharma names which in a sense really lost their bottom yesterday. So DVs is bouncing back, but this is on back of yesterday's 10% excruciating fall. Dr. Reddy has still not bottomed out, 0.5% down for Dr. Reddy. So for pharma, the pain continues. For pharma, as of now, there is no respite. And forget anything else. I mean, Nifty also, Aisha, 20 points straight down. So 20 points straight down is a sizable indicator that we are going against the global trend.
Yeah, we are, but we've not been following the global trend in any case. We seem to be pretty isolated from what the rest of the globe has done, which is the other market which has seen a 5% correction in the last 6 trading sessions. I think we are a standalone case in that sense. But yes, a very quiet start. Let's see where it actually heads. Do we actually breach 9,700? Do we bounce back from there? For now, it's pretty tentative a start. And that's pretty much the case even for the broader markets. Yes, you've got Cyient Technologies holding out. But I want to see what a Graphite India as well as HEG also are up to. Some of these graphite exporters could be electrodes makers could be holding out, because you've got a Japanese company that's Showa Denko. Overnight, the US approved its acquisitions. So, Showa Denko has been holding out pretty well. Showa does need to divest US assets though eventually. And another Japanese company in the same space has also been holding out well. So just maybe you see a rub-off on both graphite as well as HEG currently in trade. What are the other names which are going to be in focus? And the entire list of the inclusions as well as the exclusions from the index tomorrow. Bajaj Finance, UPL, HPCL get in. BOB, ACC, Tata Power, Tata Motors, DVR get out. So look out for those as well. HPCL, Credit Suisse has now downgraded the stock to a neutral from the earlier outperform ratings. So look out for that. Cyient, like Nikunj rightly pointed out, that's been holding out pretty well in trade. And then, of course, you've got ONGC, which is looking to boost output from its biggest gas field by about half. So look out for ONGC, though ONGC has started off in the red as we speak, getting quite scaringly close to that 9,700 mark, just about scratching that surface.
Oh yes, indeed, and I think that will be the talking point, the fact that we might just risk it with 9,700 in trade. Too early to say that, because the market has a mind of its own, but the broader indices are also coming under pressure, mildly so. A 0.25% compared to what we've done over the last few sessions at the start is not directional by nature. But I want to highlight some of the names from the broader markets. BEL is down 7.5%. HFCL, that's another down circuit, day 24. It's a classic case, and we must highlight this as a case study once again for our viewers. What has happened with HFCL and Jayaprakash Associates, series of successive rallies and then successive downticks. Jayaprakash Associates is at 15 bucks. HFCL is at 24, down 5%. So we'll revisit both these stocks from a period perspective. We'll show the period chart just to highlight what's happened with them as a case study to caution our viewers and especially the retail investors on how to place away from such names given the kind of stock price frenzy that we see in some of the low price stocks of late. Gammon, I mean, now you're looking at all of those, low price names actually reversing course. Jyoti Structures, they're all down 4-5%. Educomp, all of these low price names are, reversing to the mean, to the point from where they started off trade. However, let's talk about the good quality stocks with high liquidity, which are also coming under pressure. There's a Future Retail, which is down 4%. There's Bombay Dyeing, which is now corrected 3.5%. I think this one has also reversed completely the kind of gains that it made on all that news about real estate, driving up valuations for the stock. There is, of course, India Infoline Holdings, which is down about 2.5%. I see some of the mid-tier pharmaceutical names also coming under pressure. So Ipca Lab, Aurobindo Pharma under pressure. Grah Finance, expensive stock, seeing some correction, 2% down. I'm looking at Relige Enterprises, also seeing some weakness. Some of the real estate stocks are correcting in the session. Godrej Industries is down about 1.5%. some of the, and you know, aside of highlighting the losers, among the gainers, you have a Suntech Realty, which is locked in upper circuit 10%. Motilal Oswal is up about 4.5%. I think there was some sort of fund action on Motilal Oswal last week. I'll come back to you on that, but you know, 4.5% higher on this one. Cyient, we've already flagged that one off. ENIL, suffice to say, this is a group company on the channel that you're watching, but ENIL is seeing some traction of about 3%. InfoEdge also, 1053, 3% higher as we speak. Siddharth, on the internals?
Yeah, so 3 stocks which are out of F&O, Indocount, Reliance Capital and BEML. These all 3 stocks are doing well. So you know that they were more long positions which got squared off. And now people are again going ahead and forming probably longs in these names.